Welcome to yet another live stream here today. We're doing something pretty special today, fellas. Something I've been waiting probably like a month to do because I got this game. I don't even remember. I think it was either at the end of November or it was the beginning of December. But I've been waiting to play this game until I finished the series of Spy X Family. What's up, Yukari? Good to see you, man. I don't know why, but my throat suddenly just started hurting. I'm just gonna have to get over it, okay? Anyways, yeah, so I've been waiting to play this game till I finish the series. Now, I'm not finished, quote-unquote. There's still 3 episodes left of Season 3 that I haven't seen, but that's because they haven't been dubbed yet. They exist, but I'm not watching the last 3 episodes in subs. So, as everybody could clearly see by the post that I made like an hour or 2 ago, I'm going to wait till they're dubbed to finish the series, and then I'll move on to another anime. So a few things. First of all, I'm kind of sad that there isn't a whole lot with the series left to do. Also, tell me if the audio is bad or good. Yeah, I'm gonna turn down the music in this game, because the music is kind of loud. Sorry. Alright, cool. Alright, now that that's over, I got a new PC which can actually run Steam so we can play games together. Well, more than Helldivers at least. Yay, it doesn't run like garbage. Audio isn't like Left 4 Dead 2, so it's fine. Yeah, Left 4 Dead 2 has the single worst audio of any video game on Earth. That's not to say the sound effects are bad or the music's bad. That's what I mean as in like, what did I say last stream? How I described it? I don't remember. But that game, it is so obnoxiously loud recording it, I just can't get the audio right. I have to accommodate everything for it. So, anytime I stream or record Left 4 Dead, I have to do like recovery time after that, where the audio and the videos or streams I do after the fact, or like directly after, are always garbage. Because I still have all my stuff set up for Left 4 Dead, and I don't know what it's supposed to be for literally everything else. Anyways, back to what I was saying. I've been waiting to play this game. I'm sad that the series is... Okay, it's not coming to an end, literally, but it is at an end right now. And I have to wait, and everyone else has to wait, for the series to be continued. And I think the manga is actually in the exact same spot as the anime, so you can't even cheap out and go to that. So, yeah. Also, a few things that I want to say about the series that I'm going to mention when I do the review. One thing in particular is that the series, it isn't like To Love Ru dragging its feet, but it isn't what I expected it to be. Not even close. Now, it is obviously amazing. It is indeed peak, okay? There's my thoughts on it before the review comes out. But it definitely has a lot less development than I expected. It definitely works more like just I don't know. I mean, sitcom isn't the way I describe it, but it definitely works more like a kind of stable comedy than some of the other shows I've seen, right? So, like, for example, I just watched Tomo-chan as a Girl, that show. That show is, like, it's comedy, but it's very fast-paced. This show is very slow-paced, and every episode is another comedic bit. It's not, like, trying to build towards something huge. Well, kind of. It is, but every episode is so much of its own thing. It's so independent that you kind of forget there's a greater objective, right? It's kind of like the greater objective is a set piece rather than a thing that's going to happen. You know, it's like in My Hero, if One for All breaks out of prison, he's out of prison. Like, you have to stop him. So that becomes priority 1. Compare that to, like, in this, where the backdrop is that a war could happen at any moment because it's basically a Cold War scenario. However, you're not, ironically, it's not, like, imminent. In the context of the show, I mean. Or for the viewer, war isn't like, oh, next episode we're gonna see missiles being shot off, you know, or like the Cuban Missile Crisis. Let's see, nobody else is a true Everyman fan, and they didn't show up. Also, I only finished the intro for my upcoming GUP review. It's multiple paragraphs long. Yeah, I'm not sure if, I mean, I've said this before, but I don't write scripts for videos or streams. I mean, not that you could script a stream. I don't know. I think some people do that, actually. I'm not sure. Anyways, I don't do scripts in general. So, I do have a few videos with scripts, but they're very, very hyper-focused ones. So, like, for example, the What If video about Rascal Does Not Dream being in the SCP universe, or vice versa, the Foundation being in the Rascal Does Not Dream universe. I had a script for that one, but that was because it was so laser focused, and I didn't want to go off script so much, because I ramble a lot, as you know. So yeah, even though in that video I actually didn't follow the script to the T, which is why it's longer than it should be, because obviously, so even if I write a script, I can't follow it just to the letter, because I get distracted and start saying other stuff. So most of the time I just go without a script. At best, I have notes. So yeah, but it's probably best that you're writing a script. I just wanted to write a script for it so it doesn't come out bad, because I'm horrible at memorizing things, and I can't memorize a video that I plan on being 10 to 30 minutes long without a script. That makes sense. I happen to be able to remember gigantic volumes of information, which is why I can do multiple To Love Rue reviews on separate seasons and still be able to come up with details on whole episodes and whole characters, and then still go on rants. But obviously, you know, it's still hard to do that. And I'm always scared to do review videos because I don't know what I know, if that makes sense. So, like, by the way, I noticed Pedro's here. What's up, man? How was everyone's Christmas? It was really good, Pedro. Hopefully yours was good, too. Yours was okay? Well, at least it didn't suck. Mine was pretty great. I enjoyed it a lot. What was I thinking of? Also, you guys, I'm sure, saw that video that I posted. Yeah, that was a great one. A lot of people seem to like it, too. That was... I actually recorded that on Christmas Eve. So that's what my Christmas Eve was Santa and the Epstein Files. Let's see, Pedro, I got a new PC and the rest of my military SERP, plus some patches for an upcoming GUP-related clothing project. Cool. Okay, I'm going to wait just a little bit longer before we get into this. What other stuff was I going to say? Right, I have a lot of thoughts for the review, but I'm always scared to do reviews because I don't know what I remember until I start talking about it. You know, it's kind of like the worst thing you can ask somebody is, what do you know about blank? It's like nobody can give you an answer to that because they don't know how much they know, right? Once something has been turned from short-term memory to long-term memory, they know it, but they can't remember things at random because they don't have a subject to focus on, right? So they need categories to follow. So, like, I don't know how to explain something until it's asked to me in question form, which is why when I'm asked a question, I can answer in a straightforward manner, but otherwise I go on long tangents. That would be why. Anyways, now that we've got Pedro and Yukari in here and some other people, I'm going to text WX, tell him I'm streaming, and then we'll get started here. Alright, so we are playing... By the way, my throat hurts a little bit, so I'm going to try not to... I don't know how much I'm going to talk, but whenever I try and memorize info, I usually skip around and realize I wanted to give a piece of information as a previous point, and I sound like a... thing. The real word I assume YouTube would censor. Yeah, it probably would censor it. Anyways, I know what you're trying to say, though. We're gonna get started. So this is Spy X. I just realized it's Spy X Anya. Did I write in I wrote in the title Spy X Family, didn't I? You can understand why I would think, because it is Spy X Family. I'll edit the title once the stream comes out. Anyways, well, that's annoying, isn't it? Can I edit the thing? No? Okay. I realized the title was wrong, because it is Spy X Family, but the game is called Spy X Anya. Anyways, this is Spy X Family Operation Memory. So this is a puzzle game. So you go through, like, different mini-games. It's kind of like Mario Party, I guess. And I don't know anything else from that, because I haven't played this game until literally right now. Because I was saving it for stream. I was also saving it... Oh, hang on. Do we have dialogue in this game? The animation's actually, okay, not the walking animation, but like the imagery, the graphics are actually pretty good. You can move Anya around, okay. I guess we're going through a tutorial. Try moving around a bit. Oh, that's, dude, okay, that's actually awesome. You can move the camera, which revolves around Anya. You don't say. Wait, I gotta use the arrow keys? Oh, you gotta be... I don't want to use the arrow keys. Dude, I hate using arrow keys for games. I'm trying to think what games use the arrow keys. Is it... No, I don't think it's that. I don't remember. Reset the camera's position. Backspace. Okay. Also, I don't know why, but my computer's been really loud lately. Like the dash. Oh my god, B is a button in this game. That's gonna be an issue. Do you guys know how many games use B on a laptop for a button? Literally 0. 0 games on PC use B as a button. Even Gmod doesn't use it. Oh, I can talk to Becky. Hang on, let me turn the camera around. Start a conversation. Okay, guys, I just realized the obvious... Okay, let me read the chat before I give my thoughts. This has the exact same menu layout and tutorial style for the Girls in Panzer game. Both are made by Bandai, though, so it makes sense. Okay, guys, let me say something that kind of bothers me. Anytime there's a video game for an anime, the dialogue is always in Japanese. And that's if it's derived from an existing anime, is what I mean. If it is its own thing, right? So if it's like Doki Doki Literature Club, or Making Lovers, or something like that, then it's always in English, right? And then you have options of languages and whatnot. But if it's derived from an anime, right? So like, this is the same thing in the quintessential quintuplets video games. The dialogue, or the visual novel games, the dialogue is all in Japanese. So like, you read it in English, obviously, but their voices are all the Japanese version. But because I watched the dubbed version, it's weird hearing them speak Japanese. Do you know what I mean? And so I'm not used to hearing them speak it, so then it bothers me. Also, in the case of Spy X Family, the dubbed version actually makes more sense than the regular version, because the show basically, to what's heavily implied that it takes place in Germany, or what would be Germany in real life, you know, it's, yeah, because they live in Berlin, not Berlin, right? Which, I mean, anybody with half a brain knows that it's supposed to be in Berlin, obviously. Did I say obviously twice? I'm not sure. Let's see. Why does the pink-headed girl look like that, is what Pedro said. Do you know... I'm guessing you don't know anything about Spy X Family. She's one of the main characters. She's also a telepath, so she can read people's minds. But yeah, anyways, it's gonna kind of bother me that they're all speaking Japanese, just because I'm not used to hearing them speak it. You know, it'd be like, for example, if you watch Star Wars and then you played Battlefront 2, and now you hear everybody speaking Japanese, right? It's like, that's gonna bother you a little bit. So I'm just gonna have to get over it, but I don't know. I wish they had their English voices. I know there's like 20 English voice actors for anime in the United States, but still. Isn't that amazing? How it's just the same, like, rotation of people? You know, anime has... They've got A-list voice actors, and then they have people who have never voice acted before. Those are your two options. Meanwhile, Hollywood's got massive rows of B-list, C-list, A-list actors, right? Okay. Right, this game works kind of like a visual novel, so I'm wondering if I should... I'm not going to read their dialogue out loud. I'm not going to embarrass myself.
Anya, anime goods 欲しい. Anya-chan ってまだまだ子供よね.
Literally the same age. Also, this is something I find funny with Spy X Family, is that the class at Eden College, which, by the way, college, not to be mistaken with a literal... I don't... It's not like it's like a K through 12 building. It doesn't work like in America where you you know, go through high school and then you go to college after high school, right? I'm not sure if there are any colleges that work like that in real life. I don't know. Anyways, her classmates are all the same age as her. What age? Well, like 6, let's see. I'm trying to avoid saying both numbers back to back because I know Yukari's going to immediately do his stupid joke in the chat. They're either 7 or 6 years old, okay? That's how old they are. And yet, everyone but Anya speaks like a grown adult, full speech, perfect inflection, you know, perfect articulation is what I mean. Let's see. Would Anya vote AFD in the next Dutch election? I don't know what that means, but okay. Mostly because I'm guessing you're referring to something in Germany's politics, which I obviously would know nothing about because I only keep up with American politics because I'm American. But yeah. Anyways, she's the only one that speaks like a child, which I think is funny because she's 6 years old. Obviously, she speaks like a 6-year-old, okay? But everybody else speaks like, oh yes, I'm just, you know, I learned English when I was 2 years old. Now I can speak like a freaking scholar. Whoa, okay. Sorry, I just talked for a while and was thrown straight into gameplay, and now I'm confused again. Look at the way she runs. Okay, hey, let me look up at the teacher. I still don't know this guy's name, by the way. Can I hide my mouse? I guess I don't want to hide my mouse. Well, no, yeah. I can't go to the menu, by the way. It's not letting me. Okay, Germany's 2 main parties are some party I don't remember the name of, and then AFD, or Alternative für Deutschland, which is known to have multiple neos as big candidates. Some have been convicted. Cool. I'm guessing by neos you mean like neo-Nazi. Okay, start conversation. Second son going home. I want to do the voices, but it's going to be terrible and my throat hurts. That is a grown man. He sounds like a grown man in this. Yeah, and what if I am? Friendships. Help me promise mission of success. I could do her voice, but I can't do his voice, which I think is funny. I'm going home now too. Friendship scheme failed. Talking with second son is hard. Every time she says second son, I think of the movie Seventh Son. You know, the one where they hunt monsters. As in the, what's his name? The spook, and then his apprentice. They wasn't specific. Every man, don't voice act, please. Okay. I can, but not when I'm not trying. Like, I do in my normal YouTube videos. I do voices and stuff and distort the audio, but I usually don't try that hard. It depends on what the role is. But in this case, I'm like half-heartedly doing it. Interact with the exit icon at the end of the corridor to head home. It's a shortcut. You can also press this button to head home. Okay. Cool. Whoa, okay, this game's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was. Sorry, I'm thinking in the back of my head how I'm going to get less viewership on this stream because I named the title the wrong thing. Excuse me. Because I named the game the wrong thing. Excuse me. So, like, obviously, you know, if somebody's Google searching this game, not very many people are playing it, obviously. So then, I got the freaking title wrong. Why is she mad dogging me? Watch it. Guys, look at this. What are you looking at? Beat you senseless. What you trying to get into? I can't interact with her. That's lame. Lame. Alright. One candidate uses a banned phrase as her campaign slogan. However, she uses Okay, I'm not going to read any of that out loud because it's in German, first of all, so I don't want to butcher it, and second of all, I don't know what it means, so I'm not going to say it out loud. You know, it's like some stupid horror movie character that reads a text in Latin out loud, then summons a demon. That's not what I'm afraid of in this case. I'd rather just not read it out loud because I don't know what it means. Can I interact with anybody? Is this the... I can't tell if that's the kid that... Oh, wait, hang on. Can I talk with him? I can talk with him. God, his voice is different from the English version. I'm trying to think of how to do an imitation of him. That is the most elegant salute. No, I'm giving him a Russian... Well, I guess that's accurate. But I'm giving him a... How do I... Well, somewhat. Not really accurate, because he's not Russian. Because Estonia is in East Berlin, to my understanding. Or at least they have occupation in East Berlin. I don't know. I'm not going to try to do an impression for him.
Anya, 絶好調.
I'm doing just great.
それは何より子供は元気が一番だ
I didn't even know that. Okay, cool. Can I talk with anybody? I mean, I know I tried to talk with the one and couldn't. Can I talk with Woodchuck? I call this guy Woodchuck. Can I talk to Woodchuck? I can.
次男のいいとこどこ?
What's one of second son's good points?
それはその
Let me try to imitate Woodchuck. He has those. I just can't remember any right now. Let's see. I like the teacher's mustache. Yeah, he's got swagger. Let's see. Can we get a mod which replaces Unk with Master Roshi? What? I don't know what that means. Okay. I still haven't come up with a nickname for this guy. I don't know. I just kind of don't acknowledge him. His name's Ewan? I didn't even... I haven't paid attention to his name ever when it's said. We need to focus on grammar on our next study session for Lord Damien's sake.
国語の勉強。
ダミアン様がお前なんかと一緒に勉強するはずないだろ
What's a nickname for him? What should we call him? I know, because the other kid, I call him Woodchuck. But... Oh. I want to replace Henderson with Master Roshi? Oh, okay. I'll give you guys some time to think of one. We don't need to stare at him the whole time. I'll just let you think on your own. Alright, well, we talked with everybody. It looks like the neighborhood would have the HOA. I'm in the middle of Ewan's hair, is what Pedro said. I don't even know what to say to that, okay? Can I run? I can't run. I just trot along. Cool. Okay, return home. That's kind of cool. There's a little animation. Now loading.
Anya, 帰還.
A lot of... You can tell a lot of effort was put into this game. Because there's a lot of animation in places where it's not entirely necessary to have animation, but they just did it anyways. Welcome home! Tell Lloyd about the adventures you had at school today. I'm surprised it doesn't say tell Papa, because this is from her perspective. Sorry, I'm stuttering. When I don't talk all day, then I have problems talking on stream. Because you guys obviously hear me non-stop talk whenever I'm on camera. On camera, I mean loosely, as in like I'm recording something. But whenever I'm off camera, I don't talk almost ever. So I just don't speak most of the day, if at all. So whenever I go to record something, a lot of the time I'm kind of bad at it, or like can't compose words correctly because I just haven't spoken. Can we call him Ewan Rommel? Get it? It's like Erwin Rommel, but with Ewan. Get it? Do you get it? You get it, right? I'll give you as much time as you need. Did you get it? How about now? Now? I'm not calling him Erwin Rommel or Ewan Rommel on freaking the review, because I'm wanting to make the joke during the review video, because I'm calling the other guy Woodchuck, but I don't know about that one. Alright. I should have talked to Yor first. Oh, that's cool. They got their family photo. Oh, I didn't tell you guys about this. I'll tell you after. I'll tell you after this cutscene. Dude, I hate hearing the Japanese version. It bothers me. You know, it's like hearing your friend, but he's voiced over by some random dude from Argentina, you know? I mean, you could really insert any country that isn't the United States, Canada. Yeah, pretty much just those two. Into that little part there where I was talking. You know, it's like if your friend was replaced with anybody from any country that wasn't naturally English speaking, then it'd bother you just because you're like, you're not the same person. Why can't we call him Rommel when Rommel is genuinely most... Yukari, I'm not calling some random 6-year-old kid after a German command or a German general. Almost said commander, sorry. Well, he was a commander at one point, but I'm not calling him, naming him after a German general during World War II.
Shogun, 気をつけて帰るのだぞ.
Alright. Why does the dog have a bow tie? That's Bond. I don't know why he has a bow tie, but I'm sure it's a James Bond reference. I'm gonna make it a super duper awesome diary. You know it. I can't watch Sub Dragon Ball because despite Sean Schimmel being a horrible person, I think his rendition of Goku is better than the high-pitched Japanese version. First of all, I don't know who that voice actor is. Second of all, I mean, like, I don't really care. What is going on? Is he gonna... Oh, it is gonna cut to him. We'll talk after. I'm gonna try to focus on the game. I realize I've been ignoring everything they've been saying. Because this works like a whole episode. So it's like we're watching an episode. Before we get to the gameplay.
絵日記なんてすごいも何もないだろう。そもそも絵日記はその日の出来事を絵と文章で表現させてアウトプットの強化を図りつつ教師が生徒の日常の把握を。
父難しいこと言ってる。
Papa's using difficult words again.
次男にすごい絵日記見せないと。
そもそもなんでそんなこと言ったんだ?
So for context, Lloyd's a spy, Yor, which is the mother, is an assassin, and Anya's a telepath. You can look up more if you care.
そうか。
でも、すごい絵日記って何でしょう。楽しい思い出を書くとかでしょうか。
アーニャ、楽しいお出かけしたい。
Routines are fun.
宿題に前向きに取り組もうとしているのはいいことだな。少し検討してみてもいい
Maybe I should have. I don't know. I was thinking about whether I should do videos on this game. But, you know, like regular videos.
わかったわかった。
But I'm not really sure.
どこに出かけるか決めるとするか。
Just because. Oh, that's a cool shot. Boom, screenshot. Just because there's a lot in this game, and I think it'd be good for the channel, but also I'm not sure. Family meeting underway. Whoa. Okay, go on family outings in the weekends that Anya has plenty of wonderful memories to fill her diary with. Whoa. Okay, this game has actual... I don't know why I'm surprised this game has gameplay. I've been watching so much of the show and playing other video games that I just haven't even, like, somehow I just didn't acknowledge we're playing a game here. Okay, Anyway, Pedro, stop making fun of any person in this show, excluding Woodchuck, because this show is one of the greatest pieces of media on the planet, and I will find your home, is what Pedro said, or is what Yukari said. This show is really good. Is it one of the best pieces of media on the planet? No, I don't think so, but it is really good. I didn't do anything, Yukari. Everyman, you should play 6 Days in Fallujah. There's a winter sale. It's like half off. I know my name is literally the Everyman, but I can't do everything at once. That's also not what the name means in the first place. You can choose where you want to head out to. Select the Fountain Plaza. Okay. I guess we're going to the plaza. Cool. Would like some dialogue there, maybe.
次のお出かけは噴水広場か。心配ないと思うが、万一のテロにも備えて。
Prepared for anything. Maybe I should replay this game on video or something. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. Cause like, I can't just cut a part of the stream and turn it into a video. I was able to do it with Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese's because I didn't talk a lot during the gameplay because I was so focused. But during this, I'm talking a lot, and I'm also talking to you guys and reading your stuff, and I dang well know that's going to take multiple hours, and people aren't going to watch an hour of me ramble. Everyone, please play it. I'm buying it soon. It's really good. It's made by iRock veterans. But Yukari, I'm going to have to look up gameplay, because if it's anything like Chaos Insurgency Sandstorm, there's a 0% chance I will buy it, no less play it. Alright, you're not excited, don't like the plaza, there's a fountain. Don't like the plaza?
噴水広場不満？
いかん。いつもの
Just an
癖で。
outing, not a covert operation. I need to loosen up.
そんなことないぞ。ほら、お出かけの準備をするぞ。
Papa's a liar. I thought she was gonna say that. Pedro, you haven't heard him say that nickname before? I don't know why he has it, but you can see which outing items Anya wants to bring along with her. Oh boy. Press the button for the store to go buy an outing item. Suddenly I just got really nervous. Whenever I play games where there are like tons of complex things going on at the same time, and it's not combat based, I get really nervous. Play points which can be earned in today's adventures will need to be exchanged in order to obtain items. Okay, suddenly I'm really overwhelmed. Love by Anya. Its pages invite readers on a thrilling action-packed tale of espionage. Okay, spy comic purchase. What about our costume? Bun? Side part? Ponytail? Okay. We definitely don't want to do that. Yeah, let's do everyday look. Eden college hat? No. Yeah, we'll just go with the normal outfit. What about Lloyd? Let's see. Suit. T-shirt and pants. Do everyday look. Alright, then your... I'll just do normal. Alright. Cool. So we did the thing, right? So, do we exit? I'm sorry, Yukari, what? Oh, heck no. Yukari said, okay, it's PvE in Fallujah, which when playing it with friends will give you PTSD. There's a single-player campaign too, known as one of the most realistic shooters to be created, and it's coming to console. Realistic shooters. No, sir, I am not buying that. Dude, I played Chaos Insurgency Sandstorm. That is the... I'm not lying when I say this. It is the only video game on the entire planet that I regret playing or buying. It is the only game ever. I hate which, by the way, I only have 5 games on the planet that I don't like. One of them is now a little bit more excusable because for Doki Doki Literature Club, I got it on PC and I got the what is it, like after game mod? Interact with the sleep icon in Anya's room to go to bed and proceed the next day. Okay. What is it? The other games are I almost said Black Ops, sorry. The other games are Battlefield 5, Battlefield 1, and then, what else? Chaos Insurgency Sandstorm. The other one was Doki Doki. I don't remember what the 5th one was. So actually just go with 4 things. So 4 games. 4 games on this planet. And the problem with Chaos Insurgency was it's quote-unquote too realistic. And when a video game tries to be too realistic, it gets less realistic. Because if I get shot in the toe and I die in a video game, that's not realistic. People in real life can get shot multiple times and be running on adrenaline and not realize that they're basically dead until 2 minutes later. I don't want to get shot once and tip over. And I'm definitely not going to have manual reloads and a bunch of other crap. It's like, I'm playing Halo. It doesn't need to be realistic. Let's see. Okay. Someone woke up. I'm like debating. Anytime I play a game like this, I want to read it out loud, but I also don't at the same time.
おはようございます、アニャさん。いいお天気ですね。
母、今日はずっと晴れ？
そうですね。
I'm sure you guys can read, and I'm also sure you can read as fast as me, so.
朝の天気予報では一日晴れると言っていた。
I'm just gonna go through all the dialogue normally. Also, if it takes me an abnormally long time or seemingly an abnormally long time to read something, that's because I'm not reading it. I'm reading that and then reading the chat, which obviously takes longer. Okay, choose what to wear in the outing. I already did that. I guess we'll do it again. Okay. Confirmed. 6 days doesn't have those systems of you dying after getting shot anywhere in the body. Your friends have realistic gunshot wounds and realistic medical treatment. Yeah, realistic medical treatment sucks balls. I'm not playing a video game where I have realistic medical treatment. I like video games where I stab myself with a needle and heal my health immediately. Open the menu to access the store, browse outfits, or check options. Here you can view special event artwork. In the system menu, you can save or load game data, change the camera controls. You know, a lot of the time I just learn video games by playing it. I don't do tutorials and things, because tutorials just overwhelm me. On the day of an outing, you can set off to your chosen destination. You know, it's like, all this stuff is extremely simple. Like, hey, you can go to the door to open it. But when they word it, and then they word 3 other things back to back, like, oh, by the way, you can eat in this game. Oh, by the way, there's this. Then it makes me confused and scared because there's so much you can do. Examine the outing icon by the front door to head out. You know, it's like Stellaris. You know, it's extremely complex, but once you've learned to play it, then it's really not that hard. It's not like Hearts of Iron 4, though. That game is... I mean, I gave up after freaking 10 minutes of trying to figure it out. Yukari is on his knees begging me. Do you know my reaction? That sucks, buddy. Skill issue. Good morning, Anya.
おはようございます。
ぐっすり眠れましたか？
アーニャぐっすり寝た。元気いっぱい。
I think I'd have a more enjoyable time with some of these games if I watched the anime in Japanese. You know, just watched it in sub. But I hate watching things and reading subtitles, so I think I'd rather sacrifice a little bit of the gaming experience than sacrifice the entire show experience, you know? Anyways, the thing I was going to tell you was I actually got well, first of all, I got a Spy X Family poster in my room now, and then I got 4 Spy X Family figures. So I have the whole family. So I got Yor, Lloyd, Anya, and Bond all together. So that's pretty sweet. And then I also got I ran across it at a store, which I was surprised they had it. And I also, her name isn't even on the box, so I only recognized it based off the ribbons in their hair. And that's, what was it, Erica Amino from Couple of Cuckoos. So I've got her now, which I thought was pretty cool. And I didn't even think that I was gonna run into that character, but I did. And then I've got some other figures coming as well for different franchises, because you guys said variety over completion, and I got completion anyways, just by accident. So that's pretty cool. So I got both. I got my cake and ate it too. Everyman, wait, you hate reading subtitles? What do you mean I hate reading subtitles? Yeah, of course I do. I've also said this multiple times. We've also played multiple games where I've been forced to read subtitles, and I do nothing but make fun of the subtitles. Let's see. I'll be like Monica Lewinsky, just come on, man. I recognize that name, and for some reason I'm drawing a blank on... Hang on. Oh! Never mind, I get it. Yeah. Sorry, it took me a second. Yeah, I just needed to remind... Yeah, the Bill Clinton thing. Yeah, I'd rather you not become like that. Okay.
あんまり近づくと濡れるぞ。
楽しそうですね。
I'm like debating in my head whether I should re-record the game. You know, like, but then I don't want my reactions to things to be fake. You know what I mean? Because like I've already seen it before. Examine items that Anya finds super cool to see her reaction. Outing items obtained from the store may appear at outing destinations. Use up your actions to have Anya investigate and enjoy super cool items. You know what I think the funniest thing is? The games that are supposed to be hard, I find the easiest, and the games that are supposed to be easy, I find the hardest. That's not including like Dark Souls or anything. I haven't played that. But, you know, if it's like Halo on Legendary, I can do it. But then a game like this, it makes me nervous to fail, so then I do worse at it. Examine the spy comic, okay. Whoa. Examine super cool items to catch Anya's wonderful expressions. Photos you take can be added to Anya's memories of fun times. That's cool. Okay. For a minute I kind of thought it would be like Jurassic World Evolution, where you could take a picture of any kind, but this is kind of cool too, I guess. You can also change how zoomed in or out the photo is. Okay, X or Z. Oh, that's cool. Why is it at this angle? Take the picture from the front, you fool. Hang on, can I adjust my position? No? Oh wait, yeah, I can. Cool. Wonderful. Alright, snap pic while Anya is making a great expression. Okay, cool. Timing? Why? Why is the timing bad? I think that's pretty cool. There we go. Captured a great reaction. You made the picture terrible. Good job. 6 days is supposed to be hard. You should play it. It will be easy. And if I watch this game for too long and look at your something... I'm not even going to finish reading that. Photos you take can be added to memories of fun times. You can replace old photos in the album with new ones. By the way, this is a side thing, but I don't know why everybody who watches Spy X Family has such a gigantic crush on Yor. What's that all about? You know, it's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, she's pretty, but how many shows have we watched with characters that, I don't know, I think there are more attractive characters. I mean, she's fine, but like, I don't know, I'm not foaming at the mouth like millions of people are. Add the selected photo to Anya's memories. Okay. Cool. Alright. I'm kind of scared for when the game stops holding my hand because I don't know. I feel like I think it's worse whenever I stream or record a game, specifically stream a game, because whenever I'm streaming a game, I'm so distracted with chat and everything that I'm just like, I'm not in the game at all. You know, it's like when I tried to record Star Wars Empire at War Fall of the Republic, I did not know what I was doing at all. And then I just finished recently off camera, I played Thrawn's Revenge and finished the entire Pentastar alignment campaign, or the entire Galactic Conquest as the Pentastar alignment. And I figured it out easily. So I think it's just being nervous, and I'm also being distracted. Okay, until you used up all your actions. Alright, so find super cool items. Let's go find super cool stuff. I wish I could run. I feel like I'm playing Garden Warfare 2. I just got lightheaded. Alright. We got flowers here. Whoa. Okay. Really? I didn't have time to get the focus down. How's the focus not good? Yes. Well, it's got good focus. What more do you want from me? Okay, that one's good. What about the angle? How do I possibly get a better angle? I'd say it's good. It doesn't need to be perfect. Alright, guess we'll use that one. I wonder how good you could possibly be at this game. You know, it's like, how do you master playing Spy X Anya? Let's see, Austin Bolt Lightspeed is back. He's posting again. He just made one. Garden Warfare 2 mentioned peak game. It is a peak game. Hey, you know what you should watch? If you say Whispers of the Heart again, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Alright. Alright. I think, you know what the biggest... I'm just debating, I'm still going through this thing of like, maybe I should record this game on YouTube just like normally, or maybe I shouldn't. I think the biggest problem with recording stuff and making videos on YouTube instead of streams is that there's so much to do, and yet you can never think of something to do. So you're like, you have 3,000 things, you know what I mean? Where you have so many options that you feel like you have less options because you just can't think of something. Is there anything else? Guess not. Okay. I just got a little dizzy. Is there VSync or something on? How do I get to the menu? Okay, there you go. System. I don't want to go to the system. I want to go to settings. You're crap. Okay, fine. If you listen closely, you'll hear a whisper of the heart. Get the... Alright. Everyone, why are you opposed to yours black dress fit? Because she's not... nobody's supposed to see her that way in the open. Nobody's supposed to know she's an assassin. Oh, that's cool. There's a little intro to this game. Like an opening card. The reason the music's not super loud is because I turned it down, because the music in this game is obnoxiously loud. Okay, this game is lit. This game's awesome. Oh right, freaking Fiona's in this game too. And so is Yuri. Let me tell you guys something. Yuri is probably top 5 weirdest anime characters I've ever seen. I've seen the okay, look. I've seen the trope of characters that are attracted to their sibling before, okay? But he is the weirdest one. He's easily the weirdest one. Because he's got an issue. He's crazier than freaking Ayano. Let's see. I sentence you to 6 days in Fallujah. How about no? Honestly, I could probably play this game again and do a video on it, and I'd still have genuine reactions because I'm like half paying attention to what's going on in the game and mostly focusing on the chat. Alright, we're back home. What do you want to do first? Wash hands? Me too.
終わったら次のお出かけ先について話し合うぞ。
Yeah, with what I was talking about earlier, I feel like when you have so much content to make, you just can't think of something to do. Just like how, you know, when you have too many options, then it overwhelms you and you can't think of anything to do. You know, if you had one option, then it's like, okay, I have one thing I can do. But when you have infinite, you know, it's like I have the entirety of the anime, everything anime I can do. You know, it's like I have so many, and I've seen so many shows and things, and that's not even including all the stuff I've seen that isn't anime. You know, it's like I've absolutely everything I could make content on, and just, I don't know. You know, you don't know what to do because there's so much to do. How you doing, Bond? Sleep with Bond tonight. There you go. Fuzzy. Have a family meeting and plan the next outing. Oh boy. Days till next outing? God. Dude, this UI is like... The UI is overwhelming me. The freaking the user interface in this game makes me feel more overwhelmed than in freaking Thrawn's Revenge. There's so much going on. Also, one thing I found whenever I watch back clips of streams and things is that I repeat myself a lot. Not repeat like a point that I made, but rather just repeat words a lot. So for example, in my in my video of me raging at SCP Observer for 9 minutes, I say the word bro and dude a lot. And there was another thing I said a lot too. I don't remember what it was. I said it countless times back to back. Why does the UI remind me of Persona and ZZZ at the same time? This is just the Persona UI. Well, who makes Persona? Because that would probably answer your question. You can take pics of special super cool items. What is a special super cool item? Also, I realize super cool with an exclamation mark is like a category in this game, because as you can see, items isn't capitalized after the exclamation mark, meaning that this isn't the end of a sentence. This is just a quotation they're using, I guess, after snapping pics of 3 outing items. Okay. Cool. New hairstyles have been added under outfits. I wonder how many, like, outfits there are in this game. Alright, town. Ooting and ooting downtown. Also, she calls it an ooting instead of an outing because, once again, she's 6 freaking years old. Alright, you're raring to go.
Anya.
For a minute I thought she was talking to Bond. I don't know why. Eat something, buy spy equipment. I want to go buy candy. I kind of want to just mess with Lloyd. Just like, make it blatantly obvious she's reading their minds, but also... say eat something. By the way, what was it? When I started the series, I was under the impression that by, like, season freaking 2, somebody was gonna learn somebody else's identity. You know, it's gonna be like, Lloyd finds out that Yor's an assassin, or Yor finds out Lloyd's a spy, or, you know, they all realize that Anya can read minds, something like that. None of them have realized that yet. And it's funny because after watching the movie, I think at this point it's pretty obvious they're just in denial. It's like nobody crash lands on a military airship, which, by the way, they had an airship like it was Red Alert. Just want to throw that out there. They land on an airship, break in, beat tons of guards. They have to fight their way through guards and rescue Anya. And even though Lloyd and Yor are separate while that's happening, there is no way they don't know that the other person is some kind of elite operative. Like, nobody lands on a military airship and survives countless people shooting at them. We have turrets, explosions, there's fire everywhere, and they survive. And they survived 2 crashes as well, which, by the way, the airship crashing reminded me of the beginning of Revenge of the Sith, when they crashed the Invisible Hand after making Grievous retreat and acquiring the Chancellor. It was like that. And they just don't suspect a thing. It's like, you think at this point Lloyd would realize that Yor is a metahuman. And she is. She's a metahuman. She breaks a tennis ball into a million pieces. She hits a tennis ball at the speed of sound, and they say it's at the speed of sound. She can survive getting hit by a car. In fact, she shrugs it off like it's nothing. She can destroy a car that's moving toward her at full speed with her foot. Like, yeah, she's a metahuman. It's the only thing that disproves it is that they haven't said it. That's the only thing you can say to basically dispute that in some kind of discussion. Which, I mean, even then, like, they don't need to say it for it to be obvious. Alright, yeah.
Okie dokie.
So we're saying Yor is a woman who can... Yes, Yukari, that's what we're saying. Alright, Penguin, Director, Chimera, Robot. Well, he's named Director Chimera, so why isn't the Penguin named Agent Penguin? Because, I mean, it's... Yeah, they all have those nicknames. Okay. Some outfits and accessories of special effects. This is way too much for me, man. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on. How do I see how much money I have? Is this supposed to be it? Well, they have peanuts. What kind of outfits we're looking at? Got some nice outfits here. Ooh! Bond looking snazzy. I like those. What about hats? That's a cute headband. I almost said hairband. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't spoken for a little while, so I start to just... Okay, I thought that was something else. Alright, well, we can't really get anything new. So, what now? Is that a clanker? It's a robot toy. By the way, I just want to express how much I hate the term clanker being used outside of Star Wars. I just want to say that. Because it's a term invented by Star Wars. Or it's a derogatory term invented by Star Wars. And it's being used outside of it. I don't know, it bothers me. It's a lot of people making a reference to something that 99% of them don't understand. Yeah, I think Yukari understands it, but that just reminded me. What are you saying? Can we have a special dialogue, like in Uma Musume, where the story interactions can change depending on what they're wearing? What about it being used in Helldivers? It's not Star Wars. It still doesn't work. Because the term wouldn't exist if it wasn't for Star Wars. Right? You'd be calling them bot scum or, you know, some other term, but you wouldn't be calling them clankers. Okay, I don't know why it's giving me like an exclamation mark. Check the mission list. What? Okay. Oh, here we go. Oh my god, there's 32 story events. Okay. Buy all Fountain Plaza items. Whoa. Okay, there are raffle tickets and... Dang, there's side events too? Oh my god, I'm overwhelmed. Okay. This seems like a game I'd be playing by myself. Oh, Jacob's here. I'm building a Star Wars Lego set right now. Isn't that conveniently timed? I've never watched it. Okay, Yukari, the only reason you're not getting banned is because you're here all the time, so I'll give you a pass. But you just said you've never seen a Star Wars movie or show. I don't even know what to say to that. Wow. Wow. I am disgusted. I don't even know what to say. You failed me. Everyman, please spare me. You failed me. She will write all about the day's adventures. By the way, if there was one thing I would require by law that people see, it's Star Wars. I would require that they see at least one trilogy of Star Wars, legally required, per year. You guys don't even want to know how many times I've seen all the movies, all the shows, everything. Okay, well, not some of the, like, kid shows and stuff. I haven't seen, what's that, like, Resistance? I don't know, there's a few other ones. You know, if it's for babies, then I'm not watching it. But obviously I've seen, like, Ahsoka and or Clone Wars, Rebels, all of that. Tales of the Empire. Tales of the Jedi. Let's see. Use Eureka's to relive today's adventures through minigames. Playing minigames earns you play points, which you can exchange for various items at the store. Okay. Cooking with Yor. That's probably not a good thing if Yor is cooking. We all know she cooks the most horrifying... Mama's job? Papa's job? That's kind of cool. What's Mama's job? Ooh, we get some combat. Play the minigame based on today's adventures that you want Anya to record in her diary. Alright. Start here. Peanut. There are different difficulties. The first one's Peanut. Weird AIs off the deep end. Dodge hasn't, but that's excused because he's a modern version of Ted Kaczynski, which is how off the grid he is. Huh. Alright. Sorry, I'm just reading the chat. Alright, Peanut difficulty. Here we go. So I guess we're getting some combat in here. Today was another job taking down bad guys. Oh, yeah, she's reading her mind, so she's picturing all the horrifying stuff Yor does. Defeat the target who is hiding undercover in the hotel. Oh god, okay. Q is a... Why are these controls so weird? Okay, E is kick attack, Q is weapon attack. Alright. Special move, okay. Oh god, there's so many controls being introduced, and they're so different from games I normally play. Okay, B is dodge, V is dodge. What? Counterattack? I don't know all these buttons, man. Okay. Alright, oh my, alright, yeah, oh, she's got some power. I told you she was a metahuman, guys. Literally told you. You guys didn't believe me, did you? You didn't believe me when I said she was a metahuman. Yeah, she's got the dress on just like Yukari would. Who's this clown? Oh crap, guy, there's a guy. Bro, there are so many people at the same time. Special move. What's going on? What? Alright, phase 2 completed. It's literally Yakuza? Well, yeah. I got focus. Special move ready. May I have the honor of taking your life. It's our catchphrase. What was that? Bro, how many guards are there in this place? This place is whack. Oh yeah, get out of my face. Too easy. Isn't it so great being a meta-human when everybody's a normal person? Isn't it just the best? It's not even fair, dude. It's like being an X-Men and you're fighting the freaking police or something. I guess I should say, like, Mutant Coalition. What were they called in X-Men Last Stand? Magneto's guys? Bro, I can't possibly beat them all in this time frame. They're giving me, like, there are like 40,000 guys in this place. I'm sorry, what did Yukari just say? Bro, this place is like, you know what's the best part? They could afford this many bodyguards, but they couldn't afford to get them all weapons. Isn't that the best? Like, they cheaped out on the guns, but not the people. They paid 30 people's salary, but not for a single gun. Which would have made this all much easier. Yep, parry that. Oh yeah, let's get it. Dude, it's not even close. How many guys I gotta kill? Please stop. Bro, there's like 70,000 guys. Dude, how many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man? Dude, you got it's gotta stop. Like you gotta stop setting beat. At a certain point, you have to just accept your own death. It's over. It's done. You're finished. Like, look at her tossing people around. She's a meta-human. It's not even close. Tell me we're finished. Tell me this is the last guy. Okay, he's the last guy. Oh yeah. Get parried, son. Oh yeah, it's Dark Souls time. Yep, parried that. Let's get it. Let's get it. You shouldn't have paid for so many people. You should have been paying for guns instead. Or better yet, just, I don't know, lock your doors or something. I don't know what you were thinking, honestly. There's literally no chance of victory for you. You're fighting an X-Men. There we go. Too easy. Perfection. Job done. No problem. Quit the game. Score and challenge progress will be reset if you choose to retry. Nope. That's a victory. You think yours isn't bulletproof? Oh, she's obviously bulletproof. Okay, well, she's not bulletproof, but she's so fast she can dodge bullets. And has extremely high pain tolerance. That was a weird Persona combat section. Well, it is a mini game after all. S tier, obviously, got to the end perfectly. First try, too. Give me those raffle tickets, boy. I don't even know what the raffle tickets are for. I have a theory. Since this takes place in Germany in the Cold War, you could have been a lab experiment before the war ended, thus explaining her abilities and experience with killing. You haven't even watched Spy X Family. They explain most of this. Also, another thing, it's in a different timeline. So it's not literally Germany, it's basically Germany is what it is. It's Germany on modern day territory, but it's not actually Germany in this. Alright, back. Cool. What's home life? Okay, cooking with your. As for her being a metahuman, I think she was just born that way. I'll cook dinner tonight. The worst outcome, yet everybody's scared. Cut all the veggies. Oh boy. Okay, cut. Dude, my back hurts. Jesus. I watched the dang show. I was just not paying that much attention to anything since your second pair of eyes are staring me. That is crazy. Okay. Chop all the veggies that drop down in order to successfully prepare dinner. Focus mode. What is the difference between the two buttons? Okay. If you miss a veggie, your veggie supply will decrease by 1. If your supply drops to 0, it's game over. If you cut the veggies along the glowing line, it will be graded as an elegant cut. Excuse me, and you'll get a higher score. Is Henderson here? Why does it need to be elegant? You can slow down time by activating focus mode. Fill up the focus mode gauge by successfully cutting veggies. Don't cut up any dog food. Are you sure? That's kind of... I mean, Bond needs to eat too. Wait, so how am I don't even know what I'm doing, man. Wait, oh, I missed it. Wait, bro, I'm trash at this. I'm garbage. Okay, focus. Got it. Why am I cutting this? Oh, wait, there's a cut line. I wasn't even paying attention to it. I'm sorry, I'm trash. Elegant indeed. I'm trying to do Henderson's voice. I can't do it. Dude, if I knew how this worked, I wouldn't have failed the first few times. I didn't even see the cut line. I wasn't really... I don't know what I thought it was. Wait, I thought that was dog food. I'm sorry, we're a failure. We failed. It's over. It had the exclamation mark, so I thought it was gonna be dog food. Throw it quicker. Quickly now. Alright, cool. By the way, we're doing this over again. Since we failed the first times. Also, this game isn't as hard as I thought it would be. I was getting anxious because they were showing me a lot of stuff. I'm reading the chat. I don't know what's going on here, but Yukari's going insane like always. Yep, tastes terrible. Oh, stop the cap. You don't think it tastes good. You know you don't think it tastes good. This is your that made the food. You know it doesn't taste good. I was about to play copyrighted music for some reason. It was like instinct, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm streaming. I can't do that. I said like too many times. Sorry, that was probably annoying. It's going slow and I still missed it. I still missed it. There we go. I actually know what I'm doing now. So what does running out of vegetables even do then? Since I ran out and it didn't matter. Is it like, do you need to fail it one more time for it to do something? Sweet. I'm the best. Alright, here we go. By the way, I just want to say this game is peak. It's actually peak. So how did everybody's Christmas go? Because I know Pedro said it was okay, but nobody else said how it went. Alright. Next one up. I'm doing pretty well. I don't know why I have to focus so hard on this. I'm moved to play Halo and ramble the whole time, doing no scopes and blowing the heads off aliens, but for some reason this is like the height of difficulty. I wasn't looking at the screen. God, I almost got it perfect too. I forgot there's even a focus mode. I haven't been using that this whole time. It seems like a waste. I think the focus mode actually distracts me more than just doing it normally. I can't believe I let the veggie thing get depleted because I wasn't looking. Austin Bear said, also my Christmas went good. I can tell you how my sister and her boyfriend went if you want to. How they went? I guess, yeah. Alright, complete. I'll just quit, yeah. I'm gonna get a B tier. Oh, it's S tier. You're lying to me, but I'll take it anyways. Alright. Time for bed. And go to the store. Let's get Director Chimera, Penguin, and Peanuts. Cool. Receive it. Alright. Bond. Alright. Everyman, are you a 35 to 45-year-old woman? Obviously not. Stupid. Alright. Alright, days until next outing, 2. I think if I restarted this game and played it the right way, I'd have a lot of fun. I mean, I am having fun, but I'm obviously very focused on chat more than anything. Complete the game by finding the special super cool item at each and every outing destination. Photograph 3 super cool items at the outing destinations to reveal a special super cool item. You can exchange PP earned from minigames for items specific for an outing destination. Okay. Practice a minigame? Okay. Let's do Papa's job. Oh, God, it's a stealth section, right. Well, I don't want to do that. Let's do school life. Dodgeball. Oh boy. Dude, we're gonna be playing with Bill again. This kid, Bill, he's supposedly 6 years old, but he's got the worst thyroid condition in anime history. So the kid is like straight up. He's probably my height in real life, no joke. Yeah, he's like 5'7" and freaking. He sounds older too. This is it. This is Bill. Yes, 6 years old. More like 6 years in a blue collar. Alright, let's see. We'll just call him my in-law, even though him and my sister aren't married yet, for simplicity's sake. Okay. Austin Bear's hyping up his story. Yep, Bill is his name. Notice that everybody else has like some weird name, then we just got Bill, you know? Alright. Let's see. Controls. It's a dodgeball showdown. Okay, X is to jump, Q is to dodge, throw. Okay, I'm not gonna remember any of this. I know how dodgeball works. I just don't. Not gonna remember the special shot. What could I possibly do for a special shot? It's literally just about beating Bill. That's it. It's just about beating Bill. Everyone else is cannon fodder. Why is my desk chirping? All right. What am I doing? Got him. Red dot him. Wait, what? Oh. Wait, how I catch? I don't remember how I catch again. Wait, throw / catch. There we go. Gotcha, Bill. There we go, you worm. Oh, I'm sucking at this. There you go, Bill. Suck it. Oh, Becky just got crapped on. That's not good. Yeah, gotcha. She caught it. Man. What does jumping even do then? There we go, gotcha. Worm. I'm pressing the button to catch. What more do you want from me? I'm pressing the button to dodge. I didn't even press anything that time. What am I supposed to press? I don't understand. Okay. I need a manual. Is there a bot playing for me? No? Okay, because really? Dude, Bill is it ain't even fair with Bill on the field. It's not even fair. Bill is a grown man. He's literally 23. He just called the ball back to him like Magneto. You're not a kid. You're not real. Kari said, "Every man, why am I taller than you? How tall are you?" Most people I know are like 6 foot tall. And I'm the shortest person. Which, I mean, I'm average height, I think. But so for some background context, my in-laws family, that's what Austin Bear's saying, are crazy people, and my sister and him don't interact that much for that reason. They went to Christmas this year because his... Okay, he didn't finish. I'm retrying. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Real funny, Yukari. Real funny. I don't even remember the controls, dude. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to dodge again. You saw me click it. You literally saw me click it. Go. Suck it, Bill. You clown. I don't... There you go. Dirt wad. I don't know what I'm doing, dude. I'm pushing the thing! I don't know what you want from me. I'm pushing the thing! You know the funniest thing about this? This is the most mad you've ever seen me. I've played so many video games, and this is the worst thing you've seen me get mad at. Well, okay, maybe SCP Observer, maybe that's maybe a little bit more at that. I got Bill's cheeks out. Look at you flop, you 23-year-old pretending to be 6 years old. Go back on the Epstein file list. Get out of here. Who's this chump? There we go. Bro, get Bill out of here. Get him out of here. I caught it, finally. Oh my god. Bro, get Bill out of here. Get him out of here. You see me pressing the button? Pressing the button. Get out of here, kid. Get out. You're not good. Yes, I tried holding it down multiple times. Look at Bill, dude. He's 6 foot tall. He's 6 foot. You have horrible timing. Yukari, get your cheeks out of here. I got a D rank. Dude, I should have got a B rank. For Bill's a piece of Alright, let's see. Bill's a chump. He's a chump. Why is there aren't other missions for this?
Anya-san, おはようございます。
おはようございます。
ぐっすり眠れましたか？
アーニャぐっすり寝た。元気いっぱい。
Just so you guys know, I'm not going to be able to do stuff for the next 6 days. So I'm thinking about what I want to do for a video. I mean, I could just not do something for the next 6 days, but I don't want to do that. I want to do something, but I just don't know what. And I don't have the energy to record War on Waifu Episode 2 tonight, so I don't know what I'm going to do. 6 days in Fallujah. Yukari, you bring that up one more time. It's never going to happen. What is it? Open Memories of Fun Times. Okay. What's that thing? Right, I was going to ask you guys. Did you guys see my post? I know Yukari saw it and left a very, very, very helpful comment. But did everybody else see the post I was... Hang on. Okay, the post of me asking everybody to help me look for something that enables... Like, it replaces voice acting so I can do videos and stuff with it. Did everybody see that? I'm looking for literally any kind of AI system that can help me. Every manager gallbladder surgery happening, and that's why you need 6 days off. Who said anything about gallbladder surgery? No. I'm also not taking 6 days off. I just don't think I can do anything for 6. Well, actually, I don't know if I can or not. But I'm not gonna explain like what prevents me from doing things at certain times. But gallbladder surgery. I don't know where you got that from. Bro, AI is ruining the world. Just spent 23 years learning to voice act and quit supporting billionaires. Yes. Let me just proceed to learn how to voice act multiple people, including a 6-year-old girl, several female characters, and several male characters that are both younger and older than me. I know some people got range, but who do I look like to you? Freddie Mercury? Like, really? Hey guys, my grandpa just sent me a text saying she got... Oh, you said grandma. I read that as grandpa, sorry. Just sent me a text saying she got me a late present and it is a Gundam model kit. I don't know what to do with it. I don't know. I don't know why I would know that. My impression of people crashing out over generative content. I mean, you literally watch me do the AI president videos. I can't just get Donald Trump to do voiceovers in my videos, obviously. Also, yes, I did look at your post, Everyman. Did you guys, like, look for anything? Because I looked everywhere, and I can't find anything that doesn't require stupid credits or anything. Some very bright windows, dang. How long is streaming going for? An hour and 30 minutes. It's actually way longer than I thought it was. Okay, open memories of fun times? It's like, I guess I'm... Oh wait, here. Memories. I mean this with all seriousness, you could probably get him to voice a video as long as you glaze him the entire time. Yukari, stop the cap. I have 130 subscribers. If I had 130 million subscribers, maybe, and that would be lucky, okay? But 130? No. I couldn't, if I had 130,000, I still wouldn't even have a 1% chance. No. But with anime stuff, it's like I need voiceovers to do stuff, because my alternative is I can have like text pop up on the screen, but then what you end up getting is a video where people have to read everything, and first of all, that's not good for business. Second of all, I would have to add a sound effect every time text popped up, or it would be awkward. Do I want to add a sound effect every time somebody speaks? No. No, I do not. So, yeah, I would rather pay someone on... This is why the anti-AI sentiment always bothers me, because the suggestions of alternatives are always ridiculous. Just pay someone for something you're not going to get paid back for. Why would I pay somebody like $20 so that they can do something for me for 5 minutes for something I won't be paid back for? I don't, like, I don't own the company. Let's see. Use the Undertale soundtrack for sounds for dialogue. Yeah, I can use the Undertale sounds for dialogue. But first of all, I have to download the sound effects. Second of all, I still have to add the sound effects in at every point. They don't just, like, it doesn't do it on its own. Now, if it did it on its own, you know what that's called? AI. Now, do I use AI to edit? No. But I do use AI for dialogue. That is whenever, of course, I need it. Specifically for things that I can't voice act myself, right? Most of the time in videos, I just have characters that don't reply, and you can obviously tell that the characters that are speaking are just me distorting the audio, obviously, because it sounds just like me, with a slowed down voice. You know it's me still. But the big reason that I want to use it is that I can't do female voices. And so many characters of stuff that I interact with are female. And I can't do female voice. I can do male voices. I can do any male's voice, even if it sucks. But I can't do a female's voice because it's just not going to work. Let's see. Aunt begged him to, so my sister-in-law things went fine up until my sister-in-law needed to go and get  What? For some reason, I don't know why, and while they did that, the others went. Okay. Yukari said, I'm not anti-AI, I'm just being a... Oh, okay. He's just being a little turd is all. As an artist that doesn't get paid or wants to get paid for his work, I think AI learning to do stuff is cool. Just learn to draw, the AI had to. Everyman, do you know the extent that poor people in India or Africa that will take on Fiverr for a single US dollar? I'm debating in my head whether to lose my mind or whether to just, like, pretend that wasn't said. I'm just gonna pretend it wasn't said. We'll go with that. I know Yukari's just joking around, but, like, I don't even know what to say to that. Well, I do know what to say to that. I don't even know where to start, is the thing. When it's not an outing day, it's a school day at Eden College. That's nice. Okay, examine the school icon by the front door to head to Eden College. I love going to school in video games. It's not like I do it in real life and hate it there, too. The extent that some kid... I'm not gonna... Bro, can we get F's in the chat for that comment, please? Just give me F's in the chat. I'll type one too. I'll start. F. After classes are finished for the day, try finding super cool items and talking to people. Okay. Dude, my keyboard just died. Really? Okay. Talk to Becky. Alright. When my keyboard dies, what is it? Everybody, you should clip that. Well, I can't clip it because it's not on the screen. It's just me reacting to it. And I didn't read the full thing. To church ceremony, immediately when they come back, in-laws, mom and stepdad complain about garbage on the floor, not even theirs. Okay. The thing is, Austin's comments are so separated that there's no context after a while. So then there's just like little tidbits of something. I feel like I'm reading a Chuck E. Cheese message. Alright. Oh, penguin pen. That's cool.
こういう小さいことから話題を広げるの。おしゃべりするにもきっかけは大事でしょ。きっかけ。おしゃべりのきっかけになるなら興味があることでも何でもいいの。アーニャちゃんと話すことが増えたらみんなアーニャちゃんのいいとこ分かってくれると思うわ。
Yukari said, anyway, I'm being serious, dude. It's awesome. There's a guy who did sing and dance $5 birthday celebration in a red loincloth, and he's extremely happy and extremely Indian. I think he is. I don't know. Yukari. Alright, I'm gonna say this one time because I'm surprised I have to say it one time at all. I'm not paying a random Indian dude $1 to voice act a female Japanese character. Did we all get that? You can, by the way, I want to say this to Yukari. You can clip anything I say and post, okay, maybe not anything I say, especially not if it's out of context. I already clipped myself out of context, and Yukari saw this in chat, or not in chat, in the comment section of that short of me comparing capitalism and communism. Some random dude comes in, he's like, dude, I'm not even a communist, but this is stupid. Millions of people have died under capitalism. I'm like, dude, I know. The comparison is that both suck, okay? And the guy, and he didn't get it. And then I get another guy, he's like, I don't really get it. This is a really shallow comparison. Like, dude, it's supposed to be shallow. It's supposed to be straightforward. It's not complex. Anyways, that was me clipping myself out of context. So if you clip me out of context, that's a little worse. But my point being, anything that's not, like, me screaming or something and making monkey noises or something random, I don't know, you can clip and you can post it on your channel. I don't mind. Just so Yukari knows. And then if you link it to me. Because if somebody sees it, then they're just gonna go back to me, and then, you know, free sponsoring. It's not literally sponsoring, but you get what I'm saying. How did I get on that? I don't know how I got on that. But anyways, you can clip in things you want, just so you know. And any of you guys can do that. That's not just Yukari. So Austin or Pedro, if Pedro is doing something, I don't think he is. But if Pedro wants to do that, you guys can clip stuff of me and post it on Twitter or on YouTube or on Twitch. If you can even do it on Twitch, if you can take it from something else. Stuff like that. Yeah, anyways, I think the more people really... oh, yeah, we already heard that.
おしゃべりのきっかけ、なんでも。はっ、つまりペンギンさんの話をすれば。え？ペンギンさん？父にもらったエージェントペンギンマンの話すれば、みんな食いつくはず。ロイド様にもらったペンギン？アーニャちゃん、その話、詳しく聞かせて。
So conversations can get Anya really excited. Her excitement boosts the amount of PP that can be earned from mini games. Cool. Plenty of super cool items have found around Eden College. Are you sure about that? Yes, a trash can is a super cool item. Everybody knows that. Super cool items can be found in the corridor too. Examine the chair in the classroom. Did everybody hear my rant about how you can clip me if you want? Wasn't sure if anybody was still awake while that happened. Snap a pic of the super cool item. Snap a pic. With what camera, first of all? Second of all, it's a chair. Who's even taking the picture? This is the worst angle, dude. Even I agree it's the worst angle. Ah, how? Yes, take another picture, clown. Feels really weird being able to understand some of what they're saying because I'm in the middle of learning Japanese for the course. That is weird. Although helpful for a lot of the stuff I do here. What do they want from the angle? How am I even taking this picture? I'm not mad. I'm just really, really mad. Alright. Hit the books too hard. Alright. Balls. Time to leave school, return home. Yeah, whatever. Don't call out the army. Oh, okay. He's going through a mantra. By the way, WX Analyst never joined the stream. Even though I texted him an hour and a half ago. Little disappointed. Woof. So then they finally start getting food, and Mom starts complaining about how she needs to go first because of cross-contamination. She does not have any syndrome that would make this a problem. Okay. Austin's just taking things in chunks right now, so I'm just trying to understand what's going on. Papa's a spy, pew pew, and Mama's an assassin, stabby stabby. Surprised that hasn't gone that far into politics, besides AI presence. Plus a little mention of your short. Dude, we've talked about so many political things here, I don't even know where to start. Everybody, and the best part is everyone remembers me talking about political stuff too. I mean, we spent like literally 25 minutes last stream talking about the files. and parties, and then we brought up individualism and collectivism again.
とすると、この魔女っぽいのはお姫様か。なんかグロいな。この猫は可愛いが。
犬さん。
When did we get into politics in this stream? Not this stream, but in every other prior stream.
なんとかバレなかった。
Find a super cool item? Okay. Maybe I should have picked the couch. This angle's kind of whack. Yeah, I picked the worst item. I can't get anything from this. That was trash! Trash! Alright. I take mediocre photos in this game. I'm just talking about this stream. I know we go into politics a lot, but Anya is slowly purifying us of our sins. Indeed, she is. She don't not one thing is going on between the eyes. Examine the dinner icon. No. I hear a gunshot. What the heck was that? Okay. What was it? Okay, we got another item here. Eat dinner and proceed to nighttime. Do I actually get to see them eat dinner? I don't think I do. What is this? Want you to train me? I hear knocking every man. Yeah, that's the Russians. Actually, it ain't even the Russians. It's probably our own government, honestly.
どうして急に?
And, okay, Austin Bear saying then stepdad is complaining about how everybody is crowding the table. It is him and the mom getting food, and nobody at all is near them. Austin Bear is doing like a Joe Rogan podcast over here. Oh, Yukari, I do have a topic that's semi-political in nature. Do you guys see the thing with the plaques under the president's faces? Or like under the portraits of the presidents? The plaques that are set up in the White House? Those things are insane. I'm surprised it's even allowed, honestly. I wish we get to see what they're doing, training-wise. It's kind of awkward when they're just talking about it. My sister just says, shut up. That's what Austin Bear said. In the evening you can play minigame. Okay, yeah, I know this. I'm gonna try this stupid dodgeball thing again. Did anybody hear the thing I said about the plaque? Or are you guys just taking a while to reply? For Christmas, made gingerbread house designed like the White House and put a Trump dancing ornament in front of it. That's interesting. Alright, here we go. I'm rusty. Suck it, Bill. Clown. Caught it. There you go, fool. You didn't have to cut me off. Okay. Special shot. I was about to do a 360 and decided I was not gonna bother. I'm not mad. I'm just incredibly pissed off. Okay. Suck it, Bill, you clown. Didn't even have time to react, but okay. Anya's a pro. Every man, they kicked the door down. Suck it, Bill. Clown. Bro, they're taking no damage. Alan, we are so screwed. God, okay, I'm mad. Bill, how are you still alive? Suck it, Bill, you 23-year-old pedophile. Alright. Got another one. Red dot him. New high score, baby. Oh my god. Frickin' kid. Come here. Little turd. And he still got me. He still got Betty, kill him. I said Betty. I was about to make a Black Betty joke, and I just decided not to. I set it up, but they're holding a black robe and a green headband. They want me to commit a staged attack. That is insane. Okay. That's what Yukari said, not me. Alright. I don't know why I clicked retry. I just really like beating Bill into a pulp. I don't think he deserves to be here. I think he's weird. Suck it, Bill, you clown! I'm literally catching, dude. I'm literally doing it. Special shot! Fool. Damien, you're trash! Suck it. Garbage. He's out already. Garbage. I don't know why this is like the most intense moment of my gaming career, is me playing dodgeball in Spy X Anya, but here we are. I wasn't looking at the screen. I was trying to read the chat. What's wrong, Bill? What's wrong? Sucking already? Gobble, gobble. Keep choking. Goddamn. Okay. Alright, I see how it is. It's okay, I'm not mad. I'm just in... I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Come here, give me it. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know why I'm going insane playing this. I'm just... This is like... I don't know. I can do Thrawn's Revenge. I can do, you know, Halo. I can do Kane's Wrath. But this is like... This is where I draw the line. What's wrong, Bill? What's wrong, Bill? Are you... You're... What's wrong, Bill? Bro, he's... That's not even... It's not even physically possible. It's not possible, Bill. You're cheating, Bill. Suck it, Bill. You're garbage. You're trash. Which one do I pick? You pick the black robe. Yeah. Mom, let's see. Crap hits the fan. The mom and stepdad start having a screaming contest with sis-in-law's grandma. Tries to break it up. His grandpa knows what's about to happen and goes out for a smoke. Austin, are you Alex Jones? Yeah, good question. Are you Alex Jones? I'm just gonna keep... Is it cool if I keep playing dodgeball in this? I'm getting really into beating the crap out of Bill. Look at it. Look at the stupid look of disappointment on his face. I said look like 4 times. It's okay. We'll just roll with it. Has the appearance of a Smash Bros character that just lost. We're just gonna do it again. Ain't no one stopping us now. I don't know what it means by strong shots. I really don't know. Because I've been hitting him pretty hard. That wasn't what I meant to do. Suck it. Damien, you're trash. Garbage. Garbage. Becky, you're... What are you doing? I just turned on caps lock on accident and I missed the thing. Give me it, Smith. Bill's a cheating bastard. He's a cheating bastard. Come here. Why are we targeting that kid? I meant to target Bill. Bill's the one I want to beat. Why are we hit? He caught it. Freaking caught it. Suck it, Bill. You thought you were so... He caught it again. Bill, you're 23 years old. You don't belong here. You're garbage. You're garbage, Bill. You're trash. So is your little shaved head friend over there. I think Charles Xavier has more hair than he has. There we go. Suck it, Bill. You're trash, Bill. You're garbage. You're trash. By the way, I think me keeping... Like, when I keep restarting, it's been giving me a worse grade. Because I did worse this match. Which kind of sucks. Suck it. I need to see his downfall hit rock bottom. Okay, I read Austin Bear's the thing he said in chat. That seems... I don't even know what to say about that. Alright, gotta focus on beating Bill. He's already doing his special move, dude, and I still caught it. I still caught your stupid thing. How about that? How about that, Bill? Dude, this turned into haiku somehow. Or basically haiku. Not that haiku is dodgeball, but you know. There you go, Betty. Show him what's good. Show him what's good. There you go, Bill. How's it feel to be a loser? How's it feel? How's it feel to be trash? I literally pressed the button, but okay. Bill, you have 1 health. You're trash, Bill. You're trash. You're dead. Yup. Go ahead. Give it to me. Give it to me. And Damien, you're the one that sucks the worst in this team. Never mind, I take back everything I just said about you. You know you're garbage. Damien, what are you doing? What are you doing, Damien? Yup. Still trash. Still trash, Shave Kid. Go back to Shawshank Prison. And I missed it. I missed it. Not mad. Not mad. He caught it. He really... Kid. I'm passing this to Becky. Becky, kill him. Kill him, Becky. He caught it again. He caught it again. You die. Yukari said, "Can we have a stream where we rage bait every man for 3 hours?" Wait, I already do that. Aw, man. Yeah, you mean like every time I play SCP Observer? What are you talking about? Where did he do that? And I still got a B rank. I still got B rank. We should have saved the, what was it, like the second match I did? We should have did it. Alright. What time is it? It is 10:15. We've been doing this for 2 hours and 1 minute. Alright, fellas. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna create 2 clips out of this stream. Probably 2 clips. 1 clip, definitely. 2 clips is a bit of a stretch. As for what we're gonna do in terms of videos and stuff, I'll think of something. But here's what's coming up in terms of videos next. War on Waifu episode 2, that's for sure. But I don't know what I'm gonna do for the plot of the episode. I only know the first like 4 minutes of the episode or so. How that's gonna be. What else? I have a tier list video coming up that I think I know the idea of, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's see. Everyman, the government is giving me 2 options regarding the staged attack. Well, you're gonna have to flip a coin, Yukari. That's what I always do, and it always screws me over. Let's see. What other video ideas do I have? I'm not really sure. I kind of just come up with stuff on the spot. Also, another thing, the Yandere Simulator idea I had, I'm still working on that. So I'm gonna be editing some more of that script. Not like script, like a script I'm reading off of. I mean script as in literally the game's script. I'm gonna have to do some more messing with that tonight. That's what I was gonna do. Not sure what else I'm gonna do other than that. But we got some more stuff coming up. And some more stuff I've got to figure out. Then I got some more shows I'm going to look at. I'm thinking about watching Comey Can't Communicate, but I'm not entirely sure. So yeah. Let me see. So anyway, back to the Christmas thing. The in-law 2 sisters start taking sides, and in the chaos, sis and in-law leave the Christmas. So everything went to garbage, is what Austin Bear is saying. I'm going to wrap up this game. How do I save? Is there no way to back out of this game? I don't... Oh, here we go. Dude, there are only 2 save slots? What the heck is this? Alright. So that was their Christmas, compile these together like spread out lore notes for the full story. Okay, so everybody fought each other, got mad, and went to war. It's like Zenless, you literally can't leave. I guess. Alright, so Austin Bear had an exciting Christmas. Pedro had an okay Christmas. Yukari's being kidnapped by the government. Everything sounds about normal. I don't know if Jacob is still here or not, but hopefully he had a good Christmas. So everybody, that is going to be all for this stream. We lasted 2 hours and 5 minutes. I'd say that's pretty good. Any last comments before we wrap this up? I'm just going to do my outro right now. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, a comment, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a fantastic day and a fantastic life. Goodbye, everyone. Alright, let's see any lasting thoughts. Anyway, did you know that if you listen closely, you'll hear Yes, I'll hear. Me being thick as a... Alright, Austin. Alright, buddy. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna see if Jacob leaves a comment for you before we leave. Yep. Still waiting. That is crazy, Austin. Okay, I don't even know what to say to that. Yeah, we're done here. Okay, we're done. Alright, I'll see you all in the next one. See ya.